Welcome to 2K Sports, and two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. 4 on the clock. From deep, Conley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. Now Murray. And there's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Tries again. Barton pulls it in.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Murray finds Porter. Driving to the basket. The double clutch. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Like a lot of players, Porter Jr. is at his best when he's playing downhill, playing with speed, attacking the rim.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Murray. The Jazz making their last shot. Barton outside. Here's Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Rebound, Utah. Outside Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now here's Mitchell with the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And so it's Utah with it. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Here's Conley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. He does a little bit of everything out there. And outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Checked by Gordon. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. 1:10 left in the first quarter. That shot is off.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And the dunk by Jokic.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Takes a step back. Pass to Conley. Barton with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Mitchell from the arc. And no good. And it's Denver the other way.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Gordon. 20 seconds left in the first. Murray passes to Barton. 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And stolen by Gobert. Gordon with a steal. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And at the end of one, a close.
All right, Oakland's coming out of the court.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now. Pass to Jokic. And that's an intentional foul.
Royce O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
O'Neal misses.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Conley against Murray. And stolen by Jokic. Porter finds Murray. And here's Jokic. Gordon on the wing. And he commits the intentional foul. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. Uses the glass on the layup. Porter's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And there's Mitchell on the assist by Conley.
And with great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
Outside Murray. Jokic up top. And he banks in the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Mitchell, and counted. Now 4 for 9.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Outside Murray. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Mitchell, a screen on Murray. And he lobs it up top. And Mitchell with the slam.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Gordon outside. Murray finds Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Murray passes to Gordon. Hammers the lob through.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Murray against Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Minute 29 left in the second quarter. Puts it up. And too long on the shot.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Utah trailing here. Barton with a steal. Knocked away. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Jokic, good.
Nikola
Jokic has got his third basket on the night right there.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Conley against Murray. Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside. Tipped.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Right side Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. We've got Green, Bryn Forbes out there with Monte Morris. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Najee in at the 4. Cousins. And he makes it on the layup. Cousins has gotten his first points in this one.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
Pass to Pascal. Here's Hernan Gomez. Now Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Pascal with it. Guarded by Morris. Nice shot by Pascal.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Forbes. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the right side. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. And the shot goes in.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Morris for 3. Here's Najee. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Off target at the rim. Pass to Morris. Driving in. And it's in there. And the Nuggets lead by 7. Utah shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. And Hernan Gomez is a stretch 4. Clark, what do you see in his game?
Well, I tell you one thing, he doesn't hesitate to pull it from deep, Brian. He lets it fly, but doesn't have the efficiency to warrant being a consistent threat yet. But I think he's got the potential to be so.
The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Green for 3. And Pascal secures it. Now here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. And that one drops. Clarkson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Pass to Cousins. Green for 3. Utah with the rebound.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And the layup is good off the glass. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Fires the three. The Nuggets with another miss. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Tries to keep it alive. It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Just 3 to shoot. Green with a screen on Clarkson. The Nuggets need to get one up, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And here are the Jazz. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Oh, there's the alley. Pascal can't hit. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Murray with it. Give him 8. On the take. Down low. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Barton is athletic and has great vertical, so he's terrific at throwing it down when he gets close to the basket.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Jokic. Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Launches a 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now here's Murray. Gordon outside. And it's Jokic off the drive. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Nuggets.
All right, lookers coming onto the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Murray passes to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Murray drives in.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Porter. Bogdanovich against Gordon. Bogdanovich, no good.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Outside Murray. Back to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Gobert passes to Conley. From the high post. went off the back iron and out.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Conley against Murray. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to O'Neal. Takes the three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Outside Mitchell. And he drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Murray passes to Barton. Spins. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Conley against Murray. The 3-ball. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Murray from outside. Rebound, Utah. Outside Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Conley with the ball. Checked by Gordon. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
The drive by Murray. That shot, no good. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Porter finds Gordon. Back to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Takes it inside. Money.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Mitchell with the ball. Barton covering. Porter against Conley. Back to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Pass to Barton. Shot from the wing. And he got the wisp. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge to make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt.
The previous play is under review.
But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning. You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Outside Mitchell. Off the mark there with a 3. So the Nuggets win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams as we're just about ready to get this one started. So Dallas will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. Now, here's Doncic. Clock at 6. Over Conley. From past the arc. And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got the first points up on the board for Dallas. Conley with it. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Brunson. Doncic outside. Misses the 3.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And here's Brunson. Following the 3-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Doncic. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Over Mitchell. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
Yeah, this guy will not hesitate. Reads the defense, understanding mid-range jumper is available. Yeah, I can make that.
And here is Conley. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Doncic way outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
No good from Finney Smith. It's deflected. Doncic with the steal. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Doncic, stolen by Conley. And here we go. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
Doncic with a screen for Brunson. Doncic outside for 3. He can't hit that time. And Utah the other way now.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here is Doncic. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Conley against Brunson. Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Doncic against Conley. Moves back up. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Lays it up off the glass. Finney Smith's got 5 points so far.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Pass to Mitchell. Gobert against Kleber. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic with the bucket.
Very rarely do you see Doncic out of rhythm with his jump shots, even off the dribble. His accuracy is too good.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. And the shot falls short this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead by 5. Live from Vivint.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. In the NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
Fires it up. Here's Gobert to the wing right side. O'Neal from long range. And Utah another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Doncic passes to Brunson. And he drives in. Over in the corner, Doncic. Kleber finds Brunson. Out left to the wing. With his first shot attempt off the glass. That one's good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And the power forward, Maxi Kleber, out of Würzburg, Germany. The same hometown, Doris, you know this, is NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki.
That's exactly right. And Kleber, a very good defensive player. You might say the opposite strength from Dirk. But Kleber has worked really hard to become a capable shooter in his own right.
Doncic way outside. Rebound, Utah. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Mavericks trail by 13. Doncic feeling it out. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now Conley. He's got 6. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Drills the 3-pointer.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Bounce pass, Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. Shoots. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Fires from the wing. No good. Shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. With the fadeaway. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Bogdanovich left side. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
Conley against Brunson. Takes a 3. and Kleber slams it in.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. No good on the three.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Shoots the three. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic outside. Over Mitchell. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Doncic way outside. No good on the last second attempt there.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
And so it's Utah in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because... Thank you, David, for that interview. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Clarkson. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. They've got Marjanovic. Travis Bertans out there with Green. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. And there's Gay outside. Utah gets it back. Back to Hernangomez. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Bertans, and it's Whiteside with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
It's good.
And Gay has a reliable jumper, outstanding at getting into a rhythm from here.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. Launches a three. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside kicks to Hernangomez. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Hardaway with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Utah leading by 11. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Gay's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Gay is quick at getting his shot off. Can't give this guy any separation, even as the pass is coming his way.
He was all alone on that one.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Clarkson with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A wide open shot from Hernangomez. Here's Whiteside. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Hardaway passes to Bertans. And it's in there. Bertans got his first basket of the night.
Well, this guy is adding more to his game every year. Bertans now giving you plenty of options offensively.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages. Well, he showed right there, this guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Hernangomez, makes it off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Dinwiddie. He has 5.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Green.
2 minutes.
Puts up a three. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight, and Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They have a 9-point lead. Whiteside, a screen on Dinwiddie. Oh, Whiteside in position, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Dinwiddie wide open. The long distance three is buried. Dinwiddie's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Mavs. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Clarkson goes in. Here's Whiteside, and he banks in the layup. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Hardaway. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Hardaway with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target with his 3. Jazz leading by 10. Gay passes to Whiteside. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Mavericks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Gay. It's tipped.
Well, Davis Bertans puts that 6'10" frame to use with that rejection.
Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clarkson surveying the floor.
Jordan Clarkson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Mavericks substitution.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovic. Not just an offensive force, this guy a commendable defender.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And here is Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
First team foul.
Now here's Brunson. Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Chalk up 2 there. Finney-Smith's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Mavs.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Stolen by Brunson. Doncic kicks to Bullock. On the wing, Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. Unable to get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Brunson against Conley. The pass to Doncic. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Conley up top. Brunson covering. Mitchell in the corner. tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
They're coming.
Now, Brunson. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleber. Jazz leading by 4. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Mitchell with it. Back to Conley. From deep three-point range, and they recover it. A second chance effort. There's O'Neal with the 3. Gobert, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Brunson against Conley. Kleber, the pass to Doncic.
2 minutes
Inside, Brunson kicks to Doncic. Clock at 4. From deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Mitchell wide open. Hits it from three-point range. And now a 9-point Jazz lead.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. Mitchell, guarded by Doncic, tips it, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Jazz.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Rudy Gobert.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Pass to Gobert. Passes to Bogdanovich. The 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and we'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Conley. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Over Doncic. Missed.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The three from Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Conley against Paul. 6 to shoot. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Johnson. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Banked it in off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Counted from distance.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Conley passes to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Here's Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. From behind the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Booker. Ayton passes to Booker. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Driving in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Now Booker. Pass to Bridges. Now Ayton. Off with the layup. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Johnson. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
For three, Booker. Bridges passes to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Conley. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Mitchell, beyond the arc.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
That shot wide open.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
54 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Booker against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Ball passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Here he goes. Throws it up high. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Paul with it. Out to Bridges for 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your chance.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the floor for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3, small forward. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Outside for Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Lets it go from deep. Booker finds Paul. 5 on the clock. And here's Ayton. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Gobert. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. And a nice finish on the layup.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Bridges passes to Paul. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 5.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Pass to Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Outside Conley. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand. You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Outside Mitchell. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Excellent D there from Booker. Bridges finds Booker. And a miss there on the triple.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Paul passes to Bridges. Outside Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. 1:52 left in the second period. Rebounded by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Booker for 3. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Here's O'Neal. Let's go with a three. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he gets the bucket. Bogdanovic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Pass to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Gobert. And it's an 11-point Utah lead. Here's Booker. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Outside Bogdanovic. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this one. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. He can't hit that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clarkson against Holiday. Here's Clarkson. Inside. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Pretty good recognition for Clarkson. He's moving the ball and some good things starting to happen now offensively.
And we finished off one half of play. Jazz out in front. Thanks very much, Allie.
60.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Juan Hernangomez out there with Eric Pascal. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Whiteside in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Holiday against Clarkson. Pass to Shaman. Now here's Saric. Holiday from long range. And he can't get that one.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Hernangomez gets the bucket. Hernangomez has got his first 2 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Saric for 3. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. With the step back. Pascal from outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Shaman. Back to Holiday. Here's Shaman. Fires from deep. Shot clock at 6. Saric goes in. Misses from short range. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Suns ball.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Clarkson against Holiday. Here's the 3. Here's Shaman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Pascal. Crowder grabs the miss. Pass to McGee. Back to Crowder. It doesn't go for him. Gay with the defensive effort. For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. There's a screen by Whiteside. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Clarkson outside. The Jazz with another miss. The Suns have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. McGee a screen to the paint. Pascal with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Whiteside with it, and it's McGee picking him up. Now here's Gay. Tight defense on him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Shamet. It's McGee, high post. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's McGee. And that one is hammered home.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Gay. Defense is right there. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Jazz lead by 18.
You can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
Here's Shamet, defended by Gay. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And he makes the first.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability.
A line change here for Utah. From deep, Conley. The offensive rebound.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here's Mitchell with the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Now here's Holiday. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. McGee with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Conley. There's the drive, and here's Bogdanovich. Hauled in by McGee. Outside Holiday. Misses the three. And so it's Utah feeling confident. 18-point lead.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Paul against Conley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Booker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside Mitchell. it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Ayton. Bridges passes to Ayton. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Johnson. The Suns need to get off a shot. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his third foul so far. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Suns. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target. How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Now Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Booker attacking. Over Mitchell. Oh, the turnaround jumper, count it.
He's so dangerous from the mid-range. Booker's feel is uncanny.
The Jazz have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Left side, Conley. The 3. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Johnson finds Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Johnson. From the stripe. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Outside Conley. There's the drive. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Here's Gobert. Soft touch off the glass.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Booker with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Mitchell against Booker. A shot from the mid-range. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And the layup is good off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 18.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
5,280 feet. You know what that is? That's the elevation here in the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. The Jazz taking on the Nuggets. For the Utah Jazz, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Nuggets Jazz is next. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in its center. And two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Steve. This has the feel of a playoff game.
Kevin, these teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up.
Now, here's Mitchell. Now the pass to O'Neal. Down low, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Murray outside. Tries the spin move. Barton kicks to Porter. Here's Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. He told me one thing they can't lose sight of is Nikola Jokic's skill as a passer. He said it's easy to forget how good a distributor he is. You give him passing lanes you wouldn't give him other bigs. We can't overplay him and let him create easy baskets. Kevin, he knows they will have to be on their toes, both on strong and weak side, against Jokic. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Murray following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Barton passes to Porter. The offensive rebound. Basket counts.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Now, here's Mitchell. And here's Conley outside. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The kick out to Porter. To the paint. Stolen by Michael Conley.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancers. All right, fans, that was your Denver Nuggets dancers. Make some noise.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot. A shot off that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside for Murray. pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Murray. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. On pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Pass to O'Neal from outside the arc, and he's good on the three ball.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gordon, the pass to Porter.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort for his team.
Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Conley gets the bucket.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Now here's Murray. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Banked in off the glass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Passes it to O'Neal. Going inside to the inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Jokic crafts the miss.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
That one good for 2.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
To the middle, Jokic with the steal. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Denver.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Now here is Conley. Back to O'Neal. Kicks to Mitchell. The shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more previously fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involved.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Now here's Murray. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Murray kicks to Gordon. And a missed layup. Jazz trail by 6. Conley with it. And he converts the layup. Conley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Sweet move, and it's Murray with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Conley. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. David, thank you very much.
And this system thrives on Murray's aggression. When he attacks, you can just feel the energy. And when he lays back, the offense becomes stagnant.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Conley against Murray. Gobert down low. Count that one. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical. But on that play, he showed the physicality.
Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. Kicks it out to Gordon. And again, Denver no good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Trailing by 5. The pass to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Over O'Neal. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And here's Jokic outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets. And the team has talked Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Now here's Barton. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. And Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
O'Neal inside. Porter's there, and it's good for 2. O'Neal's got 5.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
You gotta feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
And so we conclude the first half. Nuggets lead by 10. All right, Dave, thank you. And time. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Whiteside. Rudy Gay is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Eric Castro. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the four-man position.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gay, and it's good off the glass. Gay's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Utah. The Nuggets leading by 8. Now Morris. Into the lane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
No
foul.
question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Denver, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he's good on the second. Jazz trail by 9. And here's Clarkson. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Clarkson finds Whiteside. For 3, Forbes. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Jazz shooting well, 50% from the floor. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Clarkson, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Clarkson's got his first points of the game.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Clarkson against Morris. He dishes it to Green. Out to Morris from downtown. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Morris has got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets. Now, here's Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Cousins dishes to Green. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. 8-point game.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, G.A., who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Gay misses. The Nuggets leading by 8. On the wing, Green. Defended by Pascal. Passes it to Cousins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss. Jazz trail by 8. Clarkson looking for an opening. The pass to Hernan Gomez. That shot off. Nice D from Cousins.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And stolen by Whiteside.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Green inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Green, no luck.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
1:15 left in the third quarter. To Cousins to stop the drought. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Now, here is O'Neal. He has 5. Sinks the triple.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Give him a hand, fans. Your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
And stolen by Barton. Moving it up. And Jokic slams it in.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Conley scanning the floor. And the 3 off target.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Back to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
For 3, Mitchell, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Denver in the driver's seat.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. There's O'Neal with the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Porter passes to Barton. Back to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And he gets the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 13. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Just 4 to shoot. Jokic. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Porter. Lets the 3 fly, 13 feet away. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Porter.
And just paying attention to the details, it makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
Barton against Mitchell. Top of the key, Conley. Back to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Barton. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good from long range.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Murray with it. Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Over Bogdanovich. Again, the Nuggets score.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Spins. Pass to Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 12. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Murray kicks to Porter. Back to Murray. At the elbow. Jokic. Over Bogdanovich.
Good effort and good D by Bojan Bogdanovich. He was in great position.
O'Neal from long range. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets leading by 10. On the wing, Gordon. And there's the pass to Jokic. Outside, Porter. Back to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Left in the fourth. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Conley. There's O'Neal with the three. That fall. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich. O'Neal's got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up. Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Murray against Mitchell. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Back to Murray. On the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out. So the Nuggets win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah,
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
He's as solid as he gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Conley. Doncic, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Mitchell, pass to Gobert. It's tipped. Here's Bullock, checked by Mitchell. Back to Bullock. Now here's Kleber. Brunson passes to Doncic. Unloads from 13, and that one's good.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Outside Mitchell. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent. Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Clock at 4. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Mitchell, he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
Here's Brunson. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Outside Conley. And stolen by Brunson. And here's Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Conley. A minute 53 left to play in the first. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
And so he makes both from the line. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. Puts the move on. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Doncic has got 10.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Mitchell drives in. It's rebounded by Kleber.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Here's Doncic. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And that one's good for Brunson.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Conley. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Doncic, no good. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. He put together 10 points in the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Here's Doncic. Utah with the rebound. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Utah trailing here.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Brunson against Conley. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Pass to Bullock. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Hey, and at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Brunson against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Into the lane. O'Neal on the wing. Fires the 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Here's Kleber. And he banks in the layup. Kleber's got his first basket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Conley against Brunson. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Picked by Gobert. Bogdanovic into the lane. It's good. Bogdanovic has got his first points of the night.
There he's showing you he can run the show himself in that pick and roll. It's a nice play from Bogdanovic.
Now Doncic puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Pass to Bullock. Outside Brunson. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And Mitchell with the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pass to Doncic. Going inside, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
The kick out to Brunson. Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense play.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the screen. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. On the take. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Brunson from the arc. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up, and he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Utah's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And here are the Mavericks now. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Mavericks ball. Coming over the floor for the Jazz.
Here's Dinwiddie, and we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 5. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
They've got Davis Bertans. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. Green out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Green. Oh, and there's the whistle. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation. Given his range, you'd expect expect him to capitalize on that open.
The shot misses, and Utah will come the other way. Paschal with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Clarkson outside. Whiteside with a screen on Green. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They've led by as many as 11. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Clarkson finds Gay. Here's Whiteside. Drives to the hoop. Clarkson outside. 4 on the clock. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
Outside, Green. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside, Hardaway. Gay with the defensive effort. Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And there's the foul. It will go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gay outside. To the middle. Stolen by Dinwiddie.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And so they foul intentionally.
Jordan Clarkson. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Dinwiddie.
2 minutes.
Here's Marjanovic.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Rebound, Utah. And Paschal, here we go. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's Green. Dinwiddie outside. Knocks down the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Outside Paschal. Back to Clarkson. Hardaway against Gay. Clarkson outside, down low. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter.
Your Mavericks dance team.
Doncic on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Conley finds Gobert.
Mavericks foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Gobert. He's covered closely. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It'll go on Maxi Kleber. And that one falls for Gobert. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Here's Doncic. Changes up. And he lays it up and in. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Mavericks ahead, leading by 3. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Doncic. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. And the Mavericks, another 3.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Outside Conley. Right side Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
You've got to spy Bogdanovic because he is good at squaring up and delivering the revenge triple.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. From deep, here's Doncic. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
They get it back. Pass to O'Neal. Another shot. Back to Mitchell. From downtown. On target from range.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer. Always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Doncic right side. Back to Brunson. Oh, deflected. Doncic on the wing. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovic from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've led by as many as 11. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Doncic on the wing. Driving to the basket. Poke loose. The kick out to Brunson. Doncic outside. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovic. From 8 feet away. Here's Gobert. And that one goes. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. The coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
The previous play is under
the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Brunson against Conley. Right side, Brunson. Bullock, good. Bullock's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Pass to Gobert, and it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here.
2 minutes.
Conley, he's open. A good-looking shot from the wing. The Mavericks leading. Brunson with it. Doncic outside. To the inside. Kleber passes to Brunson. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Doncic outside. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 20 left in the fourth. Brunson against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Doncic right side. There's the 3. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. From deep. Up again.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And it's in. And that one brings them within 1.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Doncic hits them both.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Third team foul. Shooting for Utah, Donovan Mitchell. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game, and Dallas calls time here. They trail by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth.
It's a T-shirt Sunday. All right, rookies come on to the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks game team.
From deep, here's Doncic. No good from 3-point range. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Reggie Bullock. That's his second personal foul.
So the first one drops. And that gives them a 4-point cushion.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And Doncic launches from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. They played the villain tonight, and they...
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Conley's shot is off.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Kicks it out to Booker. The pass to Bridges. Booker against Mitchell. And there's Booker on the assist by Bridges.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Inside. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Ball outside. Passes it to Booker. Takes the 3. Bridges kicks to Booker. 5 to shoot. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Jazz ball.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here is Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots over Bridges. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. And there's...
Donovan Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Conley against Paul. Booker in the corner. To the middle. Ayton inside. Gobert on him. Booker with no one around. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 5.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Ball.
The Suns leading. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Paul kicks to Booker. There's the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Steps back. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Bridges shot good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Gobert against Ayton. Back to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
All against Conley. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Johnson with a screen on Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul. Ready by Bogdanovich. Jazz have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Mitchell over to the wing. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. Paul passes to Booker. He takes it in. Here's Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. The pass to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. Here's Mitchell. And too long on the shot. On the wing, Bridges. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Jazz.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. All right, we'll be coming out of the...
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges into the 3 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix?
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
And here is Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Booker against Mitchell. The drive by Booker. Good on the bucket. Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
You know, that's a case where big enough to absorb the contact, steady enough to finish through it. Booker is the real deal.
And taken away by Johnson. 3 on 3. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time you in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing...
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Pass to Gobert. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the wide open shot from Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Bogdanovich inside. He's guarded by Johnson. And that one drops for him. Bogdanovich has got 6. We see more and more players, Doris, stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say it is to guard in today's NBA.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz.
Second team foul.
Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Well, at 6'8", Bojan Bogdanovic is very comfortable in close.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
5 on the clock. Bridges finds 8. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
Has to Gobert. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Conley against Paul. Gobert with a screen for Conley.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
Bridges outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Ball kicks to Bridges. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Booker from the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Phoenix foul.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Paul passes to Booker. Takes it inside, and the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Booker against Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. The drive by Booker over Mitchell. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
And that concludes the first half. Suns lead by 8. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Taking a look at the Jazz, Rudy Gay is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Eric Paschall. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward. Shot clock at 2, and the Jazz pushing it up now. And here they go. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Paschall.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Now here is Holiday. Saric up top. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Suns lead by 8.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Here's Clarkson. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Gay left side. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Suns leading by 8. Outside Holiday. Pass to Shamet. Back to Holiday. Pass to Shamet. Over Gay. Here's McGee. The kick out to Holiday. McGee against Whiteside. McGee the pass to Holiday.
Clarkson using his combination of size and speed to affect the shot. That's really good defense.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Holiday against Clarkson. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Outside Crowder. The dish to Saric. Lock at 6. Lobs it up for Crowder. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The pass to Whiteside. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Gay. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clarkson outside. Gay a screen on Howard. 4 on the clock. Clarkson finds Pascal. To end the drought. Another miss by Utah. And stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. Whiteside inside. Guarded by Holiday. The shot's good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
1:14 left here in the third quarter. Shamet on the wing. Drains the three-pointer. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pascal inside. Charge is there. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Clarkson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal
This to me is when Clarkson is at his best, when he's pushing the action, being aggressive. It carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Hernan Gomez. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Eric Pascal. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Rudy Gay.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Mike Conley's checked in for Clarkson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Mitchell outside. From outside, off the mark.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far.
Paul with the bucket.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest three because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in a small forward position. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Oh, the lob to Gobert. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Ball against Conley. Fires the 3. And Chris Paul hits from deep. And the Suns lead by 7.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 6 points for Donovan Mitchell.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Paul looking around. Booker in the corner. Shoots the 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Mitchell from the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
To the right side. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. And he drives in. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but you can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Bogdanovich. Rejected by Booker. To the inside. Johnson. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Second chance shot. He can't get it to go. And it's Utah the other way. Bridges with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Johnson outside. Bridges outside. With the drive to the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
That's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ayton. The Suns need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pass to O'Neal. Bridges with the steal. Good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Booker left side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Jazz.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as much as 10. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden. Well, those are essential free throws to make it a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was a